Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and yes, we continue with Wind in the Crown. Let's see what Sully wants to talk about exactly. I hope it's not like any problems, to be honest. Even if I wouldn't be surprised. Who did what now? I just got back from an expedition with Mayra and Moira. That sounds like it was a tongue twister. Indeed, not going to pair them up together again. I've taken to calling Moira by her full name of Moira. We didn't find any supplies, but holy crap, the PC is going nuts. It's too hot. It's too hot. I did like completely vacuum it inside out, but I guess it really might need a deeper work on itself to be cleaned. Or it's just the temperature outside that's spiking like crazy that's making it go wild. Anyway, we didn't find any supplies, but we did find tracks of some kind of monster wandering around out there not too far from the camp. Okay, so we are starting to run low on supplies. And instead of getting what we need, we find a hellspawn. That is our first task. Great! Think of it that way. That hellspawn might be our source of supplies. If you know what I'm hinting at. Let's get some food. It gets better. It's several hands wide and deep with claw marks at each of the tips. Deep ones. Not large enough to eat us in a single bite, but Morala didn't paint a pretty picture. I guess it's time to gather the war council. Not yet. I know it's going to sound suspicious as hell, but I want you to take Azaya, scout it out. Explain. Azaya, as much as it pains me to give her credit for any kind, is our best scout. Our best hope of surviving a fight with it is to hit it where it sleeps in a battle of our choosing. However, I don't trust her to not do something foolish because she thinks she can handle it or because she gets in too deep. She does give that impression. Can you keep an eye on her? Well, I mean, your reasoning is sound. I'll go grab her. Can you go speak with the weapons shop to see what we can master? You intend on mastering that attack force now? The sooner the better. Having a victory will prove this alliance to everyone, and whatever reward we get should help with our supply issues. I don't think we should act today, but with the sun shining overhead tomorrow, I'd rather not be dealing with some kind of shadow creature in the night. I'll let Lyriel and Sabriel know. Make sure you don't do anything stupid out there either. But stupid is my middle name. One of many. Me? Do something stupid. Ha 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 ha. It's a joke, Sully. I'll be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Here, take this. Reaching to her jacket, Sully pulls out a silver blade that shines in the day's light. Wait, where did you get this? The same place that Azaya got hers. They were very unprotective of their stuff back in the capital. I'm trusting with it. Get it back to me, okay? You are really trusting me with what is likely your team's only real weapon? Don't make me regret this. Thanks, Sully. She trusts us. Nice. This is boring. Okay, listen. We're trying to be quiet so we don't get attacked. Please stop complaining for 5 minutes. Are we sure this is even the right stupid area to find these tracks? Like I told you 30 seconds ago. Yes. If I keep complaining like this, maybe we'll get attacked and something interesting will happen. Come, universe, smite me! If you're so bored, find something to do. Does she want us to get attacked and die? I can't help but wonder sometimes if Asa is on some kind of suicide mission. She talks about how she's unafraid to die out here, how she wants to be the winner of this, but her behavior is about as far from it as one person can get. Find something to do! If you really want me to do that, let me just like a look around. Be productive! That would be lovely, yeah. Not as lovely as you. Is that sarcastic? You know, I'm not really sure. Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? That! I only heard the music. I drop down in the brush, and perk up my ears. There has to be something. A crack of a branch, the stomping of large feet, or maybe even some kind of angry roar or battle cry. But all I can hear is the occasional chirping of a bird. Could the creature we are hunting be some kind of avian? A bird? No, I can't believe you can't hear that. The scribe. Stay here and be quiet, I'm going to advance up and check it out. Hey, oi, don't do anything stupid. Do I ever? Yes. Oh, believe in me. Should we be splitting up, even if she's far better at sneaking than I am? Wow, Aku, that's some growth. You are finally admitting you are not good at something. That's surprising. If something were to happen to her, could I react in time? I know what is more dangerous. Being with Asaya sounds pretty awful for my health, but being away from Asaya doesn't exactly have better benefits for both of us. Why'd I bother recruiting her? She's useful, but without any sort of dependability or care for others. She's nothing more than a liability. A painful realization sinks in. The same could be said about me by some very incorrect people. I should give her a little bit more of my trust. Even if she doesn't strike me as reliable, it isn't fair to her to repeatedly judge her without evidence. Asaya has been very trustworthy. An ear-piercing shriek shatters my reprieve. I knew it. I knew she'd get racked the moment she split from me. Damn it! How does she always manage to cause me trouble with every single action she takes? That girl is nothing but trouble! Still, she puts food on the table with her bow and keeps the more radical elements of other teams in check. I didn't want to lose her this early. I draw a solid blade, ready to throw down for a fight. I've not been trained in this weapon, but I'm positive that I will be able to hold my ground against some giant monster. I'm a Hobson, I can handle anything! How about this? As a... This I did not see coming. Sis, what? Thoughts need to process. Gotcha! Zaya swings around and draws back down in front of me as if she didn't just ambush me with a kiss. Whoa, what is that? Whoa, why the hell did you kiss me? Your face was so total priceless. Totes priceless, but I need you to look at your feet. Okay, I'm not falling for that again. You're about to fall for it if you like, don't watch where you're walking. What do... Oh... Yeah, oh. Leaning down, I trace my finger around a massive yet narrow footprint in the fresh dirt, several hands across almost my entire arm in length. Tipped on each of the 3 prongs of the feet are deep indentations of what I cannot presume to be claws. I wish Elrala was here to tell me if she could sense any ambient magic. With my senses so dulled, I'm virtually blind. I'd say whatever made this is bigger than a horse and at least a time and a half heavier. Predatory if I had to wager a guess. The playful teasing smiles are gone. Asaya's features had taken an edge that I didn't know was possible. It's too close to the camp for it to have not noticed we're out here. Appears to be coming away from the camp heading towards that stony hillside we've been avoiding. Frick! Come on! Wait! Asaya! We're downwind and we've got a light source. For one that is fading fast. We need to find where this thing is before night falls. Okay, but let's get back and get help, yeah. Hey, I'm not intending on fighting something like this in the dark. I shouldn't be the one having to tell you the tactics are a thing.
Just because the toads didn't attack us yet doesn't mean it won't. Those tracks are fresh, coming from around our camp, and we know there's something big we have to hunt. Information is important, just like survival.
I agree, yeah.
Then stop wasting time and let's go!
Well, you're the one who just killed it. And there she goes.
Jackpot! The tracks lead to this cave. I'll bet my dinner Tata lives here.
How did we not find this cave yet?
Because we've only sent one expedition out this way. It was Wokerino and Rix.
I don't know who that is. Fair point, fair point. Let's get back and gather everyone up. Not going to be fighting in today, but you've got a good point about the potential dangers of attack. While we sleep, we should start forming up a plan to deal with it tomorrow at the latest.
Oh, that's more reasonable than I was expecting from you.
I'm going to kill it and get the praise, but I'm going to fight it on my own terms, sort of.
There we go. Homeward bound we go. Wind in the crowd.
I wonder what kind of beast we are going to fight. That's a huge crowd. I don't think I know who that one is. The fourth from the right. I don't think I've ever seen her face so far. Anyway. Thank you for coming. It's a little crowded with all 4 teams here, but we wanted our first major event to have everyone.
Look, we had nowhere else to go. Don't misunderstand me, Solly. I'm absolutely dying to be here. If you're gathering up everyone, it means we've found something fun to slaughter.
If that's the way you want to look at it, you deranged maniac, then so be it. For the rest of us, not blinded by bloodlust, we found our first event target. Isaiah, if you'd be so kind.
Whoa! Like I get to talk everyone like a big girl? Sweet! So, it was right after I snuck up and had planted this big smooch on Aku that was super hot and...
Skip this porch.
Fine.
What was she? I said we're skipping that part, never bring it up again.
Wow, no, I was that bad of a kisser. Anyway... Moving on from my accosting of Aku, we discovered large claw tracks that went into the woods.
Grabbing a piece of charcoal, Isaiah kneeled down and began to draw a surprisingly accurate rendition of the markings we had seen.
The tracks led to a cave roughly 2,000 meters from our camp here.
2 kilometers? That's both close and far.
How we haven't been accidentally attacked by the creatures is a miracle.
Did you enter the cave?
Just to us against a creature of this size? Come on, no way! I've dealt with bears before and they are no joke! It's a dragon!
Silence falls upon the meeting as we all attempt to process the ludicrous words that came out of Eric's mouth.
Are you sure it isn't a fluffy berrino? Very sure. Would you like me to show you? Not really? Okay.
I like to see it, yeah.
Really? You mean it?
I believe most of us would like to see the evidence. You have to prove you start paint that the mythical creature is our opponent.
Actually, dragons aren't mythical. There have been multiple sightings of them in recent years, for few exist near civilized lands as they've been hunted to extinction. Most surviving dragons that have been seen are what are known as chromatic dragons. There is a stigma that dragons are evil, but in reality they are simply misunderstood. Just like Greek, sorry. Not quiet. Most dragons don't want to harm people. They're only interested in defending their hordes and their homes. Can I see the chalk?
As I considered it for a moment before lobbing it over to Eri, the moment it is in her hand, she kneels down and begins to draw numerous paw shapes.
Dragons are very reptilian, for to call one such is to invite it to devour you. They're very prideful, smart, and very powerful. But they aren't cold-blooded like normal reptiles.
Finally, something tactical I can use in all your desolate descriptions.
As you can see here, bears have a very distinct and rounded paw and 2 prints. They also have far more toes than your average dragon has.
What? What do you mean?
Bear prints are also far wider than the prints you have drawn out. Wolves and other forms of mammalian wildlife also share similar structure, not at all like the narrow shape as I has drawn. The lack of hooves is also an important sign in addition to the 3 distinct toes. There's no question in my mind.
The smile on her face that she gets to share all her dragon information with us is brilliant, and I don't think I've genuinely seen her this happy. Unlike the rest of us trying to press what might be out there. A girl that I think is on Soli's team raises her hand. Soli stares at her for a moment, trying to impress someone raising their hand in this meeting before motioning for her to speak. Oh, ooh, hello. It's the one that was on the expedition earlier. She cute. The tattoo kind of kills it everything, but she cute. I've seen the birds make similar shapes in the snow before.
That's what I thought at first as well, but evidence doesn't support it. Oh my gosh! I'm actually following a train of logic on that one. Very few birds nest in a cave and almost none of them would leave that man's track back to their nest.
How do you know so much about the creatures that I don't think anyone here actually believed existed until this point?
Well, my mom was, I don't know how to say it without making her sound bad,
We do not care.
Well, but my mom always told me to,
Just tell us.
My mom is a big worshipper of the mother of all dragons. It's a little embarrassing, but I've always been fascinated by them thanks to her teachings.
So, these aren't real?
They are! Tell her, Aku!
Whoa, angry. Why me? What? Why me? I mean, I wouldn't put it past Chief to pit a mythical creature against... Say us! Why would you say me? Say us! That's remarkable self-absorbed of you. The point is that without going into that cave, dragon is our best guess at what is in there. Is it for? Plan for the worst and be relieved to find the best. Logical for a very illogical situation.
I'll kill it, fantasy or that. We're not actually going to try and kill it, are we?
That's the objective.
Yeah, I don't know if I can bring myself to try and harm a dragon, especially a dragon as young as this one, based on the size of the footprint.
We'll get to deciding who is killing it once we determine how is our weapon stock.
A few spears, a 5 sword.
Which is wooden, so like...
Isaiah's bow and a few makeshift weapons. If I would try dragon killing worthy.
No mention of Soli or Isaiah's daggers. Do we have the materials to make a net? A net. On a dragon. Sure.
I believe so.
I think that should be a priority. If this thing has the possibility of flying, we need to stop that. Chucking spears and a single bow at a flying target is suicidal. Okay, that's true.
I'll give it to the Tolson guarantee.
Good. Zoe, do you have a contraption in mind that might give us an advantage? Who's Zoe? Oh, it's the one that I didn't recognize? Okay. Hiya everyone, Zoe Trifosa here. Just to introduce myself, since I think I've met 3 of you. There is 4 other people on her team alone, by the way. Early leans into me, standing up on her tippy-toes so she can whisper into my ear.
She's super smart and creative. She's got invention for us. We need to use it.
Are you sure?
She cares about her work more than she does about herself or others. We can trust her.
I feel like this alliance could use a few more people who care about others. Like you're the one to speak.
I care about you and the rest of our team.
Thanks, Eddie. Thanks.
I don't care about you at all, too, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sure I care about Zoe in the same way.
Actually, no, her personalities are too big for my tastes.
What are the... Wow. No. No, they aren't too big. They aren't. People are...
Do not care about your criticism about my focus on admiration of physical attributes.
Hey. I mean, suit yourself. I don't complain here. You're gawking.
I'm not gawking, I do like massive boobs.
I do. She screamed at. She screamed at. Everyone is staring at us.
Yay. Ignore them, Zoe. Please continue. I'm sorry, I do not enjoy your oversized boobish. This was just the way I was born.
No. Stop. I doubt you were born with those. They developed over time, let's face it. Anyway,
I just want to make machines. Ignore me and do the head. I'm literally nobody to you. Strike me as someone who loves machines more than people. I do. Then how about you tell me about one that you think would help us kill a monster? Dragons aren't monsters. I give up. I can play psychologist to everyone. I tried. I do have an idea how to deal with dragon. It's actually something I've toyed with in my free time back home. Enlighten us.
To be fair though, I think I like Greek stories, like Luke's the most. Sabriel as well. Sully is not bad. Anyway. The biggest problem with dragon is that in addition to it being able to fly, they are armored as well. A big harpoon is unlikely to work with what we have available. But dragons are still creatures of flesh behind armored scales. They're still vulnerable to the same things we are. Isaiah turns to Rixori and whispers something that I'm sure is highly offensive. Especially from the way the mad woman giggles. But I don't manage to overhear it. If Fairy and Poppy can weave me a net, I can use the pocket generator I scrunched up in our warehouse alongside some wire and new nodes to electrocute the creature. Ooh. You just toss it, flip a switch and zap! It's nice. Essentially, we'll have to drag the generator along and manage to get the net over the creature, but the current should do the rest. Even if it is a hellspawn, it should still be effective on hellspawn if we keep the amperage high enough. And that is doable, huh? I don't see any reason it wouldn't be. Assume that the creature is dragon would work on the Mary. As long as it isn't a blue dragon. That's a small enough fraction that I'm willing to take the risk. Brutal! I approve! Aku, Sabriel, drill. I'm willing to commit to this plan of attack. We dispatch several of us to strike the monster while we deploy the electric net. If that fails, we engage it with spears. You know what I'm surprised about? That Faye does not contribute more, given the fact that she was supposedly in an army. But whatever. And we split whatever reward as best as we can. Agreed. Do these hellspawn have a preferred time of the day to be active? Night. We should launch the attack during the afternoon tomorrow while we still have the sun overhead and enough time to prepare. It sounds like a workable plan to me. How many of us should go? All? I have an idea on how to do that. I've been collecting sticks and dyeing the tips of them with berry juice. What? That was not the question! Wouldn't it be better to eat the berries instead of wasting them? Certain things are worth the investment. I think the optimal composition is 10 people. Okay, but what's with the... Where did the berries come from? 2 of our leaders, Zoe, to run the generator, and 7 other people drawn at random. I bet some of them would like to go. Anyway, if someone doesn't want to go, then they can be swooped out if someone who wasn't selected wants to go in their place. Alright, come here and grab your sticks. Leaders take from the left hand, everyone else from the right. How about you just, you know... What's the point of drawing right now? If someone wants to go, just let them go. Damn it. As I step up to grab a stick from Solly's hand, part of me doesn't even want to bother. I'm the protagonist. That's so annoying when she says that. The decision has already been made for me. by destiny. I grab one at random without bothering thinking. Best just to accept I'm going to be slaying a dragon in my future. Yep, purple tip. Who could have seen this coming? Sully is also freaking tired of her, which is understandable. I'm also tired of a main character like that. The shift look on Sully's face catches me off guard for a moment. Did someone other than the guiding hand of the book alter my fate? I demand to come with. I demand to come with you as well. It seems Aku and I will be the one to lead this. Why Aku? No. You two need to keep things stable on the home front. I refuse. Little. I should be at your side. Understand, but I need to keep an eye on things. It wouldn't surprise me if there are other monsters that might attack our camp while we are away. Exactly. If we come back tired, we're going to need fresh minds and bodies leading whatever our actions are needed. I don't like it, but I understand. I'm going out there. Lyrel, Aku is counting on you. She thinks you're her best hope of success. You promise that you will keep them safe, Lyrel? Then I shall do so. About then, Wardler storms out of the tent. He hears seeing her so upset, but there is a good reason to keep her back. If Sol tries to make a move out there, she is the first person that would be taken out before moving on me, having her accidentally be devoured by a dragon with a threat to her operations. Sol might be committed to this alliance like she claims, but I don't want to risk anything. I don't want to risk Lyrel. Who drew the other straws? Or well, who drew the other straws? Whatever. Yes! I get to kill something more interesting than you lot! Haha! This will finally be interesting! I'll not be right there with you! Getting mauled by a dragon is not how I expected to die, but I guess that shows me forever having expectations. She spins her stick around her fingers, not looking at me in the slightest. It takes me a moment before I realize that she can see the color on the stick. Purple. Then I will join you all in walking the dark, dank cavern. This is the correct shade of purple, isn't it? It is. You think you're up for this, Moirala?
I believe I'm nimble enough to evade the attacks the dragon might assault us with, yeah.
She looks nimble. Good, don't stop dancing in there. You are a new character as well. I'll be coming along. We can finish making the first aid gate.
As first we get up to right.
Who does that leaf? I scan around for the present trying to escape danger. There are a few faces from Solitude and Sabriel's teams I don't recognize. I bet it is Sophona. Doesn't want to do any field work. But everyone seems genuinely happy that they aren't going. Everyone but one person. One of my people. Ari, are you the last person?
No.
Okay, I can see the straw. Come on, I don't want anyone to think that our team is being shady.
No, I can't hear the dragon. Not only it is impossible, but what if my mom found out?
What?
I'd be disowned, discarded. My family would never speak to me again if I like such a majestic creature. They'd rather I die even do something like that. They'd rather I die than do a lot of things.
We're not here for we are.
I can please again.
There is no backing out in the system. You're going out there.
I want my bottled Sully. If she refuses to comply with the orders of the Grand Council, are we going to kill her? Banish her? Refuse to do with Aku or her team until her is been banished?
Yes.
Oh my! Wow, isn't it a little harsh?
Either everyone follows the rules or nobody follows the rules. Your tapping almost went 13 for this. Ha ha ha, is that fair? It is when with 3 extra people were drawn at random. But I wasn't, was I?
It's okay, fuck? I'm willing to die before I raise a weapon against the dragon.
We don't even know for sure this one. As much as I do enjoy watching plebeians argue over this, we did add a rule clause that allows someone else to be a person place if they're willing to switch. Are you? Huh. I'm a strategist, not a tactician. I'm better used by remaining here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nobody's going to volunteer for this other than Rick, sorry.
I will.
Everyone turns to the quiet voice from our group's smallest member.
I'm not going to let anyone hurt my friend. I'll face dragon in her place. Poppy! That's what friends do for each other.
Rick almost blows Poppy over as she lunges to hug the tiny girl.
That's settled for now. Everyone get some rest. We'll start preparing for the operation once the sun comes up and we'll launch the attack in the early afternoon.
You know what? You say it's random blah, but I would say this drawing was kind of unfair. It shouldn't be like it is. Given that, okay, we are the leader, that's one person of the group. And what they said is 3 people from our group are going in total, right? That's 4 out of 10. We are 40% of the assault group. While the other groups are only 20%, right? I would assume. I assume we are like the largest group in general in that freaking assault. Shouldn't it be divided that from each group you get the same amount of people? That would be only fair. Yeah? We have 4 groups, 2 people from each group, let's go like that. And sure, 2 leaders from whatever group, right? That would make more sense. We should interfere in this weird pickup. Anyway. Slowly moment of your time. Not waiting to dance for a grab on her arm and drag her into the corner of the room away from the rest of the mob. Is this about how I enforce the rules for everyone or how I rig the vote to get you out there? Yeah, I'd rather than you not threaten my people.
Bitch. Would you have?
Yes, I would have pulled her out there crying and used her as a bait instead of making her fight.
Before overstepping my boundaries then, I would like to point out how cold that plan is.
Everyone carries their wave. Now we're bringing you out there with you, planning on throwing into the maw of the beast, huh?
Why would I? I'm not going to humor that. Yes, I rigged it so the 2 of us would be out there, but not because I'm trying to kill you. I want to be out there to ensure that everything we find or receive is distributed fairly. Some of you I don't trust will not be sticky finger.
Should you really be trusting me then? You see, I'm a little bit of a loot goblin, you see. I can't say my fingers won't be very sticky out there.
The only person I was trust out of the 4 leaders to completely bungle this is myself, so I was a mother pig despite the danger.
I'm surprised you don't trust Sabriel. She seems like the one that you should trust the most, but whatever.
Sabriel has too much of a hero mindset. Yeah, there could be a point where we have to cut our losses and run, something I doubt she could bring herself to do.
Okay. She does strike me as the white knight who'd fight a good fight long after it had been lost.
Exactly, that is the other problem. I don't know what she's going to do out there. She might be fit. She might beat fit if she felt that her mission of protecting you was in danger. Once I figure out where that point in her mind is, I can trust her at my back at least here. But our first encounter is not the time for games or trust.
How do you know? How do you know? I won't just run at the first moment.
Because you're too stubborn. We'll throw everything you have at it until either you conclude that it is unwinnable or until it has fallen at your feet. And decide it is unwinnable, you're going to try and save as many pieces as you can to stand a better chance at the next attempt.
Yeah, you sound like I don't care about people listening more than posing a game.
You don't. That's the one thing Sienna and I agree on.
That's not true! Maybe, maybe not, but I feel I have a decent grasp of your personality and habits enough to put my trust into you out there. At least over the other two. Not entirely, I do find you a most agreeable companion. You see me as a friend? A friendly acquaintance? I suppose I could say the same about you. I mean, I did enjoy your tactical denial of only the team draw, by the way. Huh? I wish it would have been more balanced, but fate was not kind. I mean, we could have made it more balanced, just like I said. We draw equal amount of each group. Whatever. Fate is never kind when a sadistic mustachioed man is in control of it. I was about to make some tea. If you'd care to join me before we try for the evening. A bedtime brew? I find it helps calm the nerves. Are you stressed out about tomorrow? Huh? You don't seem it. We're the leaders of the operation. They look up to us as pillars of stability, do they? For if we show the panic, they will as well. And that does lead itself towards the stability and normality you're after. Precisely. But I'm scared is not the right word for it. Nervous, anxious, excited. No, we don't have any sugar or, well, anything to make it more of an hot leaf of water. We don't need sugar for freaking tea, come on. But the taste isn't awful, and the battery-powered electric kettle works. Battery-powered electric kettle. Huh? You're using our limited batteries on a kettle? If I could find a way to remove the power and give it to Zoe to use, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I swear this thing runs on magic. It very well might. Do you believe in magic? And if I do? Magic is just technology that is not yet properly understood. Poor Zoe. If only she knew. For the existence of dragons has me reconsidering, if Erika is correct. Is 10 people enough? Should we be bringing the entire alliance and risking all being set on fire by some breath weapon? I hope the reward is worth it. I hope there are still enough of us around to use it. As do I. But we cannot risk letting it take hold in the others. Then why tell me? You, Sabri, and Lyra are the only other people here in the same position as me. We can lean on each other. And not worry about power, rank, or anything similar. Oi. Don't let Azaya hear you talking about leaning on me. She'll start spreading rumors about our late-night liaisons. She's such a pain. But I'm willing to take any joke she has if it means she's there with the bow she made. That's the bleakest talk I've heard from you, yeah. Truthfully, that's optimistic. Our plan is sound. Are we making that yet? Our plan is sound, our people are confident, and historically the greatest dangers are not unleashed during the opening salvos, since the players themselves are the most dangerous to each other at the start. I told you that I expect something else is going on here. I did a bit more digging with the help of my team. The results? Not good. Every year they stop various cameras, sound sensors, and other toys that would make Zoe squeal with joy. You should get her hands on them. It's all to be recorded and shown to the city-states. But we scored every single inch of this compound. Nothing, not a single damn thing. I mean, it's possible that you couldn't find any of them. Possible, but highly unlikely. To be able to conceive that many recording devices while still getting high enough quality footage and sound that the public is used to seeing is, I don't remember what Zoe gave me, but they're not feasible. They're not following the standard script. There's no recording devices. My life is unreal. And now, there's a mythical creature appearing. I have to presume that there are additional factors I cannot see. We could very much be leading everyone to a trap or a portal to, well, to the Whirling Knives dimension. Whirling Knives dimension? What? You know what I mean. No, I don't. Our plan is simple, effective, and based on data that could be utterly wrong. If it is wrong, we die. And that's why you brought me instead of Literal or Sabri. You want to live, but you're not going to simply accept saving yourself. Willing to save as many people as possible for a high score matters more. I don't know why everyone has this impression that I only care for myself, really. Because you do. That's not true. Aku, I've only known you for a week, but I can say without a single doubt in my mind that you care about yourself more than anyone or anything. That's not true. Yes, it is true. It is true. Then I told you once, but that's what everyone sees and thinks. Then everyone is wrong. Yeah. You don't see the denial in that statement, huh? Solely, I genuinely care about everyone else. I'm better than them, but that doesn't mean I don't care. What? For fuck's sake. Do you care about them because they are friends or because they are tally points on your victory in this game? Yes. So reaches for the tea kettle and pours steaming water into each of our cups. Silence falls upon us as we wait for our tea to steep. Do people genuinely think that I don't care about them? Yes! We win this together, so obviously their safety and success are key to my own. My own. I did get into this problem by sussing off the magical creator of this world. There could be a potential issue there, but not a serious one. I might have a strong personality, but I'm not some headstrong egomaniac.
I would argue.
Right?
Oh.
Fears and concerns from the night when Laurel came to visit ran through my head. Sorry, I won't deny that I tend to think of myself over others. For most of my life, I've constantly been fighting an uphill battle to be the best. I mean, that's not really a surprise here. I think that's the healthy approach. Think of yourself before others first, yes. But also, like, I'm the type of person that would think of the most precious people as well. Other than that, dude, you don't have to. But the thing with Aku is, like, she doesn't even look like someone who actually cares about others at all. Yeah. Anyway. And succeeding. Solid chuckles at me unintentionally puffing up my cheeks in fake indignation. But there are people that I've grown fond of. One of them I lost a few months ago. She was a weirdo, as weird as Literal. Hey, is that even possible? I just grinned. This time I could tell her that only Literal can be as weird as her. She was a strange one, but she crept into my life to the point that I started forgetting how things were when she wasn't around. Then one day we got in a dangerous situation. A monster attacked us because I had missed the signs. I charged the battle with a plan. I was sure that I would make as a big success as me. I messed up really bad, terribly wounded, and she didn't make it. My friend lost her life because of my pride. The pain of what happened today still haunts me. If it would have just been me fighting in free for all, I would have been so happier. I am good at caring about myself. But I'm suddenly back in the day because fate decided to screw me over. If I do the same things I would have done before, it will likely end up with someone dead. I don't want any more blood at my hands because I made a mistake in a burst of pride. So yeah, I have an ego. Yeah, I'm generally right most of the time. Nah. That doesn't mean accidentally getting someone anthropomorphic killed doesn't haunt me. I care even if I'm bad at showing it.
Sorry, I was going to say something, but it just didn't feel right. That's first for me in a moment of self-reflection and philosophy.
What?
I think what I had to say would hurt you. That wouldn't have stopped me in most situations, but look, I'm sorry. I understand that you're trying, but it's hard to see sometimes. Just know that you're not in this alone. Even if our alliance fell apart, you've got several friends. You shouldn't feel so prideful that you can't rely on them.
Like you. I expect some quick retort, but Sally has started drinking her tea. I'm not sure if it is the taste or not, but between each sip her amber eyes stare off into the murky green water.
Yeah, like me.
Don't sound so excited to me, my friend.
It's just a peculiar thought. I don't make friends often, almost never around my age.
We're in this together, only able to be ourselves and honest with peers of our respective ranking, was it?
Yes. I don't suppose you might didn't consider you shared a story of weakness with me.
I'd like one in return.
I don't have one to share. My life has been relatively boring with few moments of note in it. But I feel that is an incorrect statement. Every day I think about it, it bothers me more and more.
That's something, isn't it? Questioning yourself isn't something I respect you'd share with others, even peers.
No, but your pride made me feel safe enough to reveal it to you for the first time we met. Using those kinds of attacks didn't seem to be your preferred attack method.
Oh.
There is no glory in exploiting someone's weakness, is there? Strength comes from touting your victories, not their defeats.
A good judge of character. Taking a long sip of her tea, Solly tilts her head up to stare at the ceiling. Perhaps her eyes can pierce the wooden roof and perceive the stars above.
Is my lifetime more than a false memory?
I know it to be real, but something in my heart screams that it is not mine. That my life is far from boring. That sense of displacement is why I think I'm anxious, but in control. I know I've done stuff like this before. When the sparks hit into, I'll know what to do because I have done it before. But can I? I don't know. What? We're both waiting to find out tomorrow. That we are. Taking my empty cup, Sully walks over to the wash bin, even on the eve of danger. She's following the rules and keeping things clean. Correct. I'm going to get some rest, I suggest you do as well. Agreed. Good night. And in case I forget tomorrow, stay safe. I'd be rather upset if I have to start working with Isaiah instead of you.
You as well.
Waiting to the crowd. And you, guys and not guys, stay safe as well. We are going to continue this tomorrow. For now, let's end it here. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking the video. If you're fresh to the channel, subscribe. We'll play more games in the future, obviously. After we're finished with this one. In the description, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, if you're into that stuff as well. And also, the game is linked, so you can go and play yourself. Or check other games from IDHAS Studios. On the edge, that, yeah. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.